For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. Technology yebhola ke indoba uthi xa uluzileyo kodwa ukwazi uya ku-final okanye ucelebrate ngokuluzileyo. When I was young, I remember a team called Santos was being coached by a man called Gordon Egerson. They won the league. After they had won the league, I didn't understand at the time. I was 11, 12. I didn't understand what a league, how does it work. I just used to watch football. So they won the league, maybe with 3 games left, but they kept on losing the other games that are remaining. Maraba, they are lifting the trophy in front of the fans. And I'm like, how do you lift a trophy if you've already lost? So it's something similar today to those who don't understand the Irolier away goal, that they don't know that it's 2-2, but on away goal rule, Orlando Pirates have gone through to the final. Very good fight being fought by Stellenbosch as well. Mr. So-and-so, what did you make of that game, sir?
Mr. Kunjani fit. Angibulise wena, ngibulise Justice, ngibulise Junior, ngibulise nanemakhaya. Cela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka nje obinjalo ngijike futhi.
Yes, sir.
Well done to the performance of Stellenbosch. You know, they've worked, they've played according to their strength, and it worked for them. I'm very disappointed with Pirates. If they're going to the final with this performance, it's also a heavy score against Sundowns because Stellenbosch, they had chances to wrap up the game and go to the final, and you know it didn't happen. Pirates, yes, they had chances. I think I would say the last 5 minutes they had 2-3 chances, but that was not enough, Mr. Q. I'm very disappointed with the way they're playing. I couldn't understand how they play. What strategy are they using today? Are they trying to keep the ball? Are they trying to use the width? Crosses for who? I don't know. Or are they trying to play transition? That's why I'm saying they play like in cooking when you can't. This very kitchen and because there was really no direction from a Pirates. You know, you'll end up seeing Teto being in the half field and to understand boys trying to take a shot. Then you ask yourself, where are the midfielders? You know, they put Kapinga. I couldn't understand the role. Where is he playing? Is he sighting? Is he behind? They keep Uluntuzana Baloni in the field for a longer period, where I thought, for me, Abu in the second half, because he at some point was the one who was supposed to, you know, chinchikia. But when the ball goes to him, yeah, he's slow, turning yake, once another 2-3 touches before he release. Mr. Q, you know, I'm very disappointed with Pirates, and yeah, well, they going to the final. Maybe going to the final, the minds will change. Maybe the technical team, maybe they will find a way for Pirates to play. But if they will go the way Bebatalanga corner now against Ellis, then I expect a heavy score.
Yeah, I mean, it was really a questionable performance from Orlando Pirates if you think about how they were playing. I suppose one of the worst things about how we follow football in this country is the idea that people keep their eyes on the ball and they see people running and they hear the buzz, you're a spectator. Every time Orlando Pirates, for example, Uhoto gets the ball and there's like, there's a buzz. But if you count how many times he finds his own man when he's trying to pass or when he's trying to cross, that guy has less than 50% success rate just to find his own. Like, he really is so poor. Today. It's very unfortunate that Stellenbosch didn't really get the second goal as well. One of the things you always say about Steve Barker is the idea that substitution. How do you rate his substitutions today? Because they got the goal in the first half, so at least you have something to work with. And I always said to them, when they were wasting time, I was like, do they not understand what they need to score another goal? How do you rate how they were chasing the game? Was it enough? Do they make good substitutions?
No, Mr. Q, I think to today's game, hard luck for Coach Steve Barker, because you saw Rena's hamstring and Van Veek. I saw him had a knock first half, so I was not surprised he will come back, because I saw that knock in his, I think right knee, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not surprised. And you know, when you've got those players, the last one that I think was having a cut for him was Titus. And Titus, I saw him trying to pull his legs because he had some cramps. And you know, when you've got the game in your hands and things like this they happen in your team, you don't know what is that you need to do. And sorry for the coach, and there was nothing that they could do. But he tried to put you know, some players there, and Dijon. I think there was something that maybe they will get out of the game, but I think the time was not in his side. But one thing that I think he planned also was the last 15-10 minutes, you know, I will try and push again, you know, and it almost worked because, you know, they had numbers in the box. They tried to put those balls, and at some point De Jong was just seconds away from the ball for him to really get it. But yeah, man, and unfortunately, it's this time around, I just feel sorry for him. It's not, it didn't make changes because of he had to make changes. When Zama changes based on the situation that ask him in the game, and he has to respond based on the questions that are coming from the game. And well, he gave good answers. But one thing was, I don't know why they were delaying. It's like they're playing a delaying tactic. Ungazi ukuthi bebacabanga ukuthi uzobasebenzela kanjani, because in away goal they needed a goal, you know, and they were supposed to go on and on and on until they feel they don't have energy anymore, then they let it go.
Okay, one more. You kept on telling me ukuthi Moses Mabhida final, and I was hoping it's going to Cape Town. That's exactly where it's going, Moses Mabhida Stadium.
I understand our footballers in Africa. I understand our supporters and how things they need to work around them. You know, you've got Sundowns and Pirates. If you take them to Cape Town, and then you need to calculate the distance. People from Pretoria, people from Polokwane, Northwest to go to Cape Town. But now when you look at Durban, it's about 6 hours.
It's not about the distance, it's about the money.
Yeah, money always play a part, Mr. Nkewu. And one thing for sure is that the KZN municipalities, they always, you know, helpful in terms of giving whatever that the league will ask for or the organizers will ask for.
Well, you know what I would say? In order for Moses Mabhida to not get a final, is for AmaZulu to qualify for a final or a Golden Arrows, because the way that the PSL has always explained it is that if a team from Johannesburg qualifies for a final, then they rule out FNB Stadium and every stadium within the province. Same with the Pretoria. Anything in Gauteng, they rule it out because those teams, it has to be a neutral venue for teams. So, njengoba sikhala ukuthi Moses Mabhida is getting all of these finals, we just need to ask Mr. Zungu ukuthi, Bandot, I'll qualify for the final so that other provinces get an opportunity to host the final. Of course, the factor in municipality in Mali is the most important one. But in terms of AMA rules, you're not allowed to have a home final. If Stellenbosch was qualify to the final, then it was never going to go to Cape Town in the first place.
Mr. Geo, okokuqala ngithumele singene ku top 8. That's number 1. Asingene ku top 8. Then ke sizozama ama plan ke sesilapha ku top 8 ke manje ukuthi singena kanjani ku final. Manje sikakangena ku top 8 bese ke inzima le ukuthi sikabafuna ku final. Abangena ku top 8, but yeah man, they just need to work, man. You know, you can't have a final every season. There's a final in your area where you can decide when ukuthi awifuni la, uyifuna somewhere else by performing. So that's it, Baba.
There you go. Thank you very much to everyone who watched the game. Thank you for watching our video as well. It is good times, iDiskiTV, World Sports Betting.